The KIRWKC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing here, but here we are with robotic dogs. Well, we are in the age of Aquarius now, so things are going to be a lot more high-tech going forward. So, let's get straight to it. First, I'll go ahead and show you this video. Let me shrink my screen size right quick, just a smidge. Okay, there we go. So I have to keep the sound off for copyright reasons, but you can at least, for those watching, you can at least see. So Robot Dog rejoins NYPD. And that is the Robot Dog for those who can see it. It is pretty much a robot. It's not that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not that innovative in the sense of design wise. It's just, yeah, they're going to start using 2 DigiDogs is what they're called. A few years ago it was discontinued because the program was discontinued because of criticism. Now they're starting up the program again. So I guess you could really call them spy dogs is what they are, because I don't understand what the dog can do besides spy and maybe carry something, you know. But other than that, I guess it's whatever. So it's saying transmit live video. Because yeah, that's what I feel it's going to do. It's just going to be like for surveillance purposes. I don't feel like this is for enforcement purposes. Even though I think eventually it will evolve into an enforcement type of robot. So yeah. All right, let's get to the article right quick. So, New York City officials unveiled 3 new high-tech policing devices on Tuesday, including a robotic dog that critics called creepy when it first joined the police pack 2.5 years ago. The new devices, which also include a GPS tracker for stolen cars and cone-shaped security robot, will be rolled out in a manner that is transparent, consistent, and always done in close collaboration with the people we serve, said Police Commissioner Keechant Sewell, who joined Mayor Eric Adams and other officials at the Times Square press conference where the security robot and the mechanical canine named DigiDog were displayed. DigiDog is out of the pound, said Adams, a Democrat and former police officer. DigiDog is now part of the toolkit that we are using. The city's first robot police dog was leased in 2020 by Adams' predecessor, former Mayor Bill de Blasio, but the city's contract for the device was cut short after critics derided it as creepy and dystopian. Adams said he won't bow to anti-robot dog pressure. A few loud people were opposed to it and we took a step back, the mayor said. That is not how I operate. I operate on looking at what's best for the city. No comment on that statement. Adams said the remote-controlled 70-pound DigiDog will be deployed in risky situations like hostage standoffs starting this summer. If you have a barricaded suspect, if you have someone that is inside a building that is armed, instead of sending police in there, you send DigiDog in there, he said. So these are smart ways of using good technologies. The tracking system called Star Chase will allow police to launch a GPS tag that will attach itself to a stolen car so that the officers can track the vehicle's location. The New York Police Department's pilot program for using the system will last 90 days, officials said. The autonomous security robot, which Adams compared to Roomba, will be deployed inside the Times Square subway station in a 7-month pilot program starting this summer, police officials said. The device, used in shopping centers and other locations for several years, will at first be joined by a human partner, police said. Civil libertarians and police reform advocates questioned the need for the high-tech devices. The latest announcement is just the most recent example of how Mayor Adams allows unmitigated overspending of the NYPD's massively bloated budget, said Elena Mendez-Pinette, program director of Communities United for Police Reform. The NYPD is buying robot dogs and other fancy tech while New Yorkers can't access food stamps because city agencies are short-staffed, and New Yorkers are getting evicted because they can't access their right to counsel. Albert Fox Kahn, Executive Director of Surveillance Technology Oversight Project, said the NYPD is turning bad science fiction into terrible policing. New York deserves real safety, not a knockoff RoboCop. Okay, so on this, fine, surveillance. The question is, it all leads back to man. And what I mean by that is the robots have to be controlled by something. For now, it's man. And I say for now because obviously with AI, that will change. If it leads back to man, there's always room for corruption. So if we start using these robots, en masse, then how far will the surveillance go? Because, we're already surveilled constantly anyway. But will this take it to another level where robots or robo-dogs are watching people's homes or doing this or doing that? It's like, would it be used by federal or state agencies for nefarious purposes wrapped up in the guise of, oh, we're trying to protect the public, or oh, we're trying to protect the government or whatever, when really you're just violating civil liberties and you're using excuses to do that? Just throwing it out there. But, all in all, it'll be interesting to see what happens this summer. That's all I got. Got to get going. I got to do a tarot card reading for the collective. Until next time, everyone, be blessed.